And I know the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Thaddeus Young trying to cash in on the some yes, some no in this contest. Free throw good. To Beasley. Shot clock winding down. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. The rebound cleared by the Bulls. To three coming up.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Loose. Slam dunk.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Chicago possession.
I got him.
Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. And the finish at the rim.
All in the bucket.
To Wendell Carter. Scores from the post.
This is where I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
And finishes strong.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Chicago basketball. Knocked loose. That's out of bounds off a ball. Nothing going here on that drive. The screen sets him up for two.
Bread and butter, and there are a few that can do it better off the screen.
Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Gets it in the left corner. Oh, had him going there for a second. Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
It's Chicago ball. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Thaddeus Young at the line for a chance at a three-point play, shooting 66% in this contest. Off the mark on his free throw. Flushes down the slam. Desperation shot here from half court. Third quarter comes to an end, and a nice advantage for the Grizzlies. Grizzlies get the first crack at it as we begin the fourth quarter. You figured they certainly had the advantage coming into this one. Jay, that's how it's played out.
On paper, this wasn't set up to be much of a contest. If the crowd could have gotten into it early, maybe. But sometimes a team is so good that you never had a chance to even start.
Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper off the mark. Chicago with the possession to Markkanen. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Screen coming. Nothing going here on that drive. Oh, he had him there for a second. And he finishes at the rim.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Plenty of contact. The shot no good.
One of the best kept secrets in the game, utilizing a head fake. Get the defender in the air. Crack into him. Don't give the refs any excuse not to call foul. I put that one on you. You went up a little bit lazy.
Oh, defender pulls the chair. And that one is out. Now, opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Howard. Booker. He was all over him. Thaddeus Young. He's now 5 for 6.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Memphis with the rock. Done. Nice pass to set things up. Fights through traffic to slam it down.
Clean up in aisle 4. Repeat, clean up in aisle 4. If there's anyone from the weak side that wants to participate in this game defensively, please raise your hand.
To Booker. Nothing going here on that drive. No, I missed a short one there.
What happened is he didn't bounce himself off the defender. He didn't initiate contact. He allowed the contact to initiate him. We could break that down later in the broadcast, but that's why he missed that easy chip in.
To Booker. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. To Booker. From long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
To Markkanen. Done. To Markkanen. Rebound taken by Olenek.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
To Young. Dunn. Couldn't keep it in. It's out off Chris Dunn. Changes coming from both sides right now. Grizzlies own the basketball. Booker. Here comes the screen. Wide open. Too easy. You can't give him that look.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas. Or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
Porter to Wendell Carter. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Dunn. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. To Booker. For three. That's good D. Shot no good. Dunn. To Zach LaVine. Off the assist.
That's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
LaVine to Markkanen. Dunn to Wendell Carter. Here comes the screen. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
Add 2 points to the board.
And I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Bulls with the basketball. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. And throws it down.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. To LaVine. Stuffs it down with authority.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Memphis, they've got it. Almost, but no good. To Wendell Carter. LaVine. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
To Markkanen. Great defense there, forcing the pickup. Porter. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
I've seen him float so much on the perimeter, I forgot he even had that kind of physical presence. Good to see him beating up on people down low again.
Nothing going here on that drive. Fires the three. That's how you defend.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Levine to Porter. Goes to the right side. Porter. That's off the side of the rim, no good.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there.
Has a chance. Wide open look, won't go.
You see, Ed, this is where coaches get as smooth as butter.
Three in the key. Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions. Done to Wendell Carter. Oh, ferocious slam inside.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you head home.
To Davis. Oh, Carter with the rejection.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Lays it up and in.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
The pass set it all up.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Porter to Wendell Carter. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Iguodala to bring it up. His guys hold a commanding lead. Gets it in the right corner. Here comes the screen. Kicks it around the perimeter. Beasley. Shot from the lane won't go. Good. Off a spin.
Come on, somebody tell me when he added that to his arsenal.
A bad pass, and the Bulls have it.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. Is called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one.
Right.
Grizzlies get the victory as they win this one handily. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen, saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.